always crying about it. And I follow them, so I'm always looking at things that they do. And I remember the Barbados night they had before. So today, like she said, when there was that whole thing of, but when she said, but I fought for 2 more. And in my mind, it was like, I was just like, because my head was down, I was like, okay, I fought for 2 more. And then it was like this stillness, and then 1 or 2 people, were saying something, and I was like, oh, not thinking you might be part of the 2, but it was just that chance of, you never know. So then when my number was called out first, I felt it to ball, like one of them ugly balls, like the belly shaking.
And the snot coming on your nose.
One of them ugly balls, and I just had to contain it as best as I could. And I'm just really happy for this, especially as a plus size dancer. I mean, I'm not as plus as I used to be, but I still rep hard for my plus size dancers and will forever be repping hard for them. So I feel like this is the chance for us not to only go and represent the Barbados, but to represent the Caribbean and how diverse the Caribbean is, and we being people of curves and not one, body structure. So I'm really proud, and I hope that we will. I trust that we will keep our heads on, and we will go there and we will do proud for our country and for the Brooklynettes, the people who had the faith in us to choose us and to fight for us.
Well, that was always my story. I always had the love for dance, but I was always scared of, I probably not gonna make it in the world with all those great dancers out there. So I went along other paths, and then it kept pumping its head up saying, this is for you, you can do this, and things just started to happen organically. My biggest thing about this experience is really showcasing what Barbados has to offer, that we are a bunch of talented people here who are often overlooked because we're the little small island people, but we definitely have a lot to offer.
Amen.
Well, same for me. I've always been a very nervous person. Like, even though I've been training for so long, I've never considered myself like a dancer, like a technical dancer. Like last year actually was the first year I actually really started dancing like a whole lot and like making money and like people actually seeing me, because before that nobody knew who I was, and I still feel like nobody really knows who I am.
No.
And when I saw the audition, like I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then the day of, I was like, you really want to do this? I was like, I don't think you can do this. I was like, you're not that technically good. Like, you can't really do these other things. Like, I keep beating myself up. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna go, because like anything can happen. So what I would say to people is like, don't beat yourself up. Like, try it even though you don't know what is gonna happen. Like, because I really wasn't expecting anything. I was like literally upstairs, my palms were sweating. I was like, oh Lord, what is gonna happen? And then I was very excited. So I would say that Barbados has a lot of talent, as you can see, and we should really work on our confidence, especially in dance, and we should really start pushing the arts a lot and really just go for your dreams.
Yeah. Well, okay, for me, kind of like Keisha, I haven't been performing a lot recently. As you would have mentioned, I choreograph a lot more than I perform now. So jumping into that space, I was nervous. I was extremely nervous. And when they gave us the first 8 counts at the speed of lightning, because that's the only thing I can call it.
Yep.
I kind of went, okay, now it's time to put your head on and focus, because you're not the choreographer. You can't boss out nobody right now. Them about to boss you about, and you gotta figure it out. So I just had to take everything in stride, really and truly. Their style, their flow, the way they move is completely different from how we move, and I hope that we'll be able to get it by April. But all in all, it has been a great learning experience. Even in the 2 days, I feel like we have grown and we have learned so much by just simply being exposed to their way of moving and their style of moving and their style of teaching and being taught by them. So like most people here, I didn't have any expectations. I'm grateful for everything. I'm even grateful for the 2 free classes that we had on Friday and Saturday. Grateful for all of it. Grateful to learn from them.